Welcome back to United Games Authority. I am Shade Hunter, and this is a continuation of somebody else's video. I'm adding on to it. Somewhere in the description or on the screen, there's going to be a link. You really need to go watch FireSparks81 leveling video before you watch this. That one's going to give you all the information you need as a baseline to continue with what I'm going to show you to be able to get 38,000 XP per minute. Let's get to it.
I implore you, please, you have to get out. You're all going to die down here.
Now that you've gone and watched FireSparks video and you want to bump it to the next level, let's go ahead and dive into it with some of the perks. You're going to want to continue leveling to minimum level 21. I have 3 perks here and I'm level 24. Minus those three levels, you're going to be at level 21 to be able to pull this off. Now, if you read the pinned comment on his video, you're going to know that he changes it from advanced engineering to lock picking, and that's where I've got it. And those are very important. I did play through completely on a different file, and he mentions RNG a lot, and RNG is absolutely insane. I did some testing, and if you're really lucky and can get 20 packs of the crafting books, you'll get close to being at the level 6 area, but not quite on the tier 6 tools and armor, but it's really tough. So I would say by level 21 and day 21, you should be able to pull this off relatively easily. But the one thing you really want is to get to level 21 and have the points in what he says. Plus, you really want Motherload 5 out of 5. Now, here's why. That's also going to go into the books. He mentions only 1 or 2 books. I say get all 7 of the art of mining books because of the different things it gives you. You're going to want to make the blackstrap coffee. You're going to want to have coffee in general, and you want that 7 book bonus to gain more ore. Not only is this going to be increasing your XP a ridiculous amount, but it's also going to give you a ton of materials to move forward. And moving forward in all of my guides, all of my builds are going to have this build as a base. Everything's going to be built on top of it because of how fast you can actually level with this. It's absolutely ridiculous. So without even using these other 3 points I've got, I'm going to show you how fast we can level here in a minute. But it's absolutely ridiculous. When you go in here, I tried the iron. He's right. It's just not enough. Even if you try the iron, when you finally break the block, you can actually get more XP out of it, but it takes 3 hits to break it. Same thing with the auger. It really does not outperform the steel pickaxe. Also, the auger generates a ton of heat. I will have a heat video out later on to explain what that does, but you do not want to produce heat, especially when you're not paying attention and all you're doing is mining. So another thing that I would say, and that I've tested, I think we had an update since he did his video. The nerdy goggles are actually better, and I'll show you that right now. So what we're going to do, he says don't use the rock busters. I say use them. With this setup, it helps a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and down the XP, down the rock busters, get the mineral water going, get the blackstrap coffee going. And the reason I'm using the spaghetti is because it gives a max stamina bonus of 40. Plus, it's really good as far as health and food. And you don't need the water because you have the pure mineral water and the blackstrap coffee. So let's go ahead and get down in here and show you the mining. So here's some coal, and it breaks in one. That's 590. But if I grab the nerdy goggles, if you pay attention, the nerdy goggles have the customized fitting, quad pocket, treasure hunter, and helmet light. And the miner helmet, customized fitting, quad pocket, treasure hunter mod, light. But we're going to wear the nerdy and do this. And I lost some buffs there, so let's go ahead and... I think it was just the food or water, but I'm going to go ahead and just re-up them. Most of these last for 6 minutes, the buffs that you want. And now, when we hit it, 695 XP per hit. It is absolutely broken. I really hope they do not nerf this, because this is a way that you can not only get a ton of materials, but also level up a lot. And there's another level. And if you watch that purple bar right underneath my item bar down there, you can watch it go up as I'm hitting. Now, the iron doesn't give nearly as much XP, but the coal gives a lot. Nitrate gives a lot. And oil shale gives a lot. And I've tested all of these. And there's another level. So this is by far the most powerful way to level for any build that you can possibly do. And I have dug myself into a hole, but luckily with this build you won't be stuck for long, because most everything that you're going to be going after is going to be breaking in one hit, except for dirt and iron and lead. But you're still getting a ton of materials with this. And it's going to not only upgrade your level, but upgrade the amount of materials you have, so you can actually upgrade your base and really get into that mid to late game strong and nearly invincible. Now, a bonus of this is if you go ahead and keep yourself an axe on you, steel axe, this thing is tough. Melee damage and power attack damage is crazy. It can work as your weapon while you're out mining, or you can use whatever gun of choice. But since you have points in strength, you could go for shotguns and start building into shotguns. But this is probably one of the strongest starts I've ever seen. I would highly recommend this build for anybody that's really trying to get into mid-late game really quick, because you're going to get the points to be able to put them where you want, to find the books you want, and really jump into the end game strong. That's all I got for you. Short, sweet, and to the point. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. If you have any more ideas that I may have missed, let me know, and I will be sure to test them out. Thank you all for coming. Really do appreciate it. If any of this was any remotely helpful, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Later.
going to die down here.